Hey, welcome back to the channel. Whether you're new here or a regular viewer, it's good to have you with us. Let's not waste any time and get straight into things. Artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction. It's here, it's powerful, and it's changing our world in ways we never imagined. Among its most controversial and disruptive capabilities is the rise of deepfakes, hyper-realistic AI-generated images, audio, and videos that can replicate a person's likeness and voice almost flawlessly. But here's the thing. What happens when you can no longer trust what you see or hear? In just a few minutes, you're going to discover how AI deepfakes are not only shaking up entertainment and social media, but also threatening political stability, personal security, and even democracy itself. Stay with us until the end of the video, because what you're about to learn might change how you interact with every video you watch from now on. Let's begin by understanding what deepfakes really are. The term comes from combining deep learning and fake. Deep learning is a branch of machine learning where neural networks mimic how the human brain learns and processes information. In the context of deepfakes, this technology is used to analyze thousands of images or hours of footage of a person, learning their facial expressions, voice patterns, gestures, and speech cadences. The AI then synthesizes this data to create incredibly convincing imitations. Initially, deepfakes were largely experimental, used by developers and AI enthusiasts to push the boundaries of machine learning. But it didn't take long for this tool to fall into the wrong hands. In recent years, deepfakes have grown more sophisticated, accessible, and widespread. All you need now is a smartphone app and a few minutes, and you can create a fake video of someone saying or doing almost anything. So what does this mean for society? First, let's talk about politics. Imagine a world where you wake up to a video of a world leader declaring war, confessing to crimes, or making controversial statements. It spreads like wildfire across social media. Markets crash, protests erupt, people panic. Only later do authorities confirm it was fake. But by then, the damage is done. Trust has been shattered, and chaos has already begun. This isn't hypothetical. Deepfakes have already been used to impersonate politicians. In 2020, a deepfake of the Belgian Prime Minister appeared in which he blamed COVID-19 on environmental destruction. Though fake, the video was convincing enough to spark outrage and concern. As we move closer to global elections, the potential for misinformation through deepfakes is alarming. Beyond politics, deepfakes pose a real threat to individuals. AI-generated explicit videos have become a serious issue, especially targeting women. These videos are created without consent, using public photos and videos scraped from the internet. Victims are harassed, defamed, and often left powerless to defend themselves. The psychological impact is severe, and in many places the law has yet to catch up with the technology. In the corporate world, deepfakes are also being used to commit fraud. One infamous case involved a CEO who thought he was on a call with his parent company's chief executive. The voice was a deepfake. He was instructed to transfer over $240,000 to a supplier's account. He did. And the fraud was successful. It's an example of just how dangerously convincing this technology has become. Social trust is a fragile thing. For decades, society has operated under the assumption that what we see with our own eyes and hear with our ears is real. Deepfakes undermine that. Suddenly, every video comes with a question mark. Did she really say that? Did he really do that? Can I believe what I just saw? The erosion of this fundamental trust has ripple effects. Journalists now face an uphill battle proving authenticity. Courtrooms may begin to doubt video evidence. Public opinion can be swayed not by facts but by fabrications. And once misinformation goes viral, corrections rarely reach the same audience with the same force. But deepfakes aren't all doom and gloom. There are positive uses too. In the entertainment industry, deepfake technology is being used to bring historical figures back to life on screen, de-age actors for roles, or even finish movies when an actor has passed away. Education and training simulations are becoming more immersive. Accessibility tools are being developed for those who can't speak or move, allowing them to communicate through digital avatars. The key difference lies in consent, intent, and transparency. If a deepfake is created with the knowledge and approval of the person involved and its fictional nature is disclosed, it can be a powerful creative tool. But when used deceptively or maliciously, it becomes a weapon. So how do we protect ourselves and society from the dark side of this technology? There's no single solution, but rather a multi-layered approach. First, we need better detection tools. AI can create deepfakes, but it can also detect them. Several organizations are developing algorithms to spot the subtle artifacts and inconsistencies that betray a fake. These tools must be integrated into social platforms, newsrooms, and legal systems. Second, regulation needs to catch up. Laws around digital impersonation and non-consensual content must be updated. Countries like the United States and the UK are beginning to pass legislation targeting malicious deepfakes, but it's a slow process. International cooperation will be essential given the global nature of the internet. Third, we must educate the public. Media literacy has never been more important. People need to question what they see online, look for corroborating sources, and be aware that not everything viral is real. Schools, universities, and workplaces all have a role to play in building digital critical thinking skills. Finally, social media companies must take responsibility. Platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok are breeding grounds for viral misinformation. Their algorithms prioritize engagement, not accuracy. They must invest in moderation, transparency, and ethical design to curb the spread of deepfake content. We are entering a new era, one where seeing is no longer believing. The rise of AI deepfakes forces us to reconsider how we define truth in a digital world. While the technology itself isn't inherently evil, its misuse could have devastating consequences. But if we act wisely, regulate appropriately, and educate thoroughly, we can harness the benefits while minimizing the harm. If you've made it this far, thank you. You're now better informed than most about one of the most important issues shaping our future. So if you found this video eye-opening or valuable, smash that subscribe button. We've got more content coming your way that breaks down the biggest tech trends, digital dangers, and future frontiers. Let's keep learning together and stay one step ahead of the machines.